The Del Show feeds on fire.
And I read my boards. Now I have 4 boards. I have a vision board. I have a prayer board.
For the last 3 years, Del Harrison has kept audiences captivated by letting them in on the behind the scenes.
Stop flirting with me, you feel me? I'm gonna have to call you late night.
Courageously dropping off her opinion on any and every topic.
But when you ready, it is a short bro.
Del's a serious animal lover and lets us into her personal life as she travels the world to some of the
I gotta show it to you. I gotta
destinations.
selfie it up and show you this amazingness. And hopefully I don't break my neck. I'm gonna show you how you know how you'll be able to identify the black woman toys. It doesn't let you down on the fly hair.
It's a vibe. A feel-good journey of inspiration, hilariousness, and hosted by the spicy New Orleans-born, DC-raised, New York-stuffing, LA gal, Del Harrison. The Del Show.
Nick said that women in their 40s and 50s want to have sex 5 to 7 times a day. 4 to 7 times a day.
5 to 7 times a day.
Nick, I need to ask you, who got that kind of time and moisture?
What up, son?
What up, son? Hey. I just told my life. I said, let me see if I can catch him down there. You have stuck.
And you know the best part of all, don't you? You still get to see Del perform live right here on The Del Show.
Yeah, boom, boom, yeah. Hey y'all, happy Thanksgiving. What's going on? Making gumbo for the first time. Wayne Payne, what's going on? How are you? I just got your text message too. And you know what? I was contemplating going to let the dogs out because I just gave them one of them big old bones. And you know, my dogs is little, so I'm like, they're going to have to poo. But they can hold it. We just came from outside. I wanted to come in and go on while I'm cutting up this celery. First of all, now let me just preface this by saying that my family has the absolute best recipe for gumbo. Like that's, and I normally wouldn't cook it because normally, like, you know, gumbo is expensive. You got to get crab legs. I mean, you got to get soft shell crab. I couldn't get the soft shell crab, but I did get some crab legs. I am going to take the, you know, the top piece and put the, my aunt to say, how's the gumbo going? She need to come on live. And you know what I need to do is I need to plug this up. Stay right there. Hold on. 1 second. Stay right there.
I'll be your bad, your bad girl. I'll be your super bad girl. I'll be your crazy bad girl. Woo! I'll be your super girl, fragilistic, exalted, bad girl. I rock the flyest hair, the most sophisticated. When I pull up, I'll be in the baddest car.
Hey!
In the fall,
You know what?
in June. No matter my size, I'll be perfect.
Woo!
I'll be your next door neighbor.
My auntie Gwen just asked me, first of all, what I really love about it is I can play my own music on my own channel. Like, you know, it'll give me like a copyright claim. Hey, Sarah, I hope my auntie Gwen is out here. I need to tell her to log on because I'm fixing it live. It'll give me a copyright claim, but then of course I could just be like, hey y'all, it's me, it's my music. I just love that because YouTube needs to let you like play music. I did see some options up in here for some background music. Let me see how that sound. Oh, it's got some background music. Oh, well, shoot. Well, then let me just put on my own music again. Y'all, don't play with me. How does that sound? Can you hear me still? Wayne, put it in the comments if you can hear me. I want to turn the background music down, though. Okay, let me stop that because I want to play the basketball, but I need to figure out how to like have the volume down. Let me see what you said in the comments. Yep. You said come on with it. First of all, let me just text my auntie Gwen back and tell her log on. I'm making it live. Come to my Facebook page. Because first of all, my auntie Gwen has my grandma recipe. My grandma recipe. Anybody who has ever tasted my grandma gumbo be like, this is the best gumbo ever. So I'm like, okay, it's only right that I just carry on the family tradition because I do be cooking my buns off. Yolanda said, come on with it. So the first thing I noticed though, so here's I don't even know if I should tell you the rest. I mean, the thing about the ingredients though is the ingredients is okay, but here's what I'm about to do is make some straight changes because I got the roux. I bought the roux already. Okay, I got the roux on the stove. Well, y'all can see the roux. Okay. Oh, I can't even pick the pot up. It's too heavy. Let me see if I can lean down a little bit and let y'all see the roux. I use this pot for everything. So I got the roux going. Okay. I added some more water because once the stuff get in the pots, it is gonna, it's gonna fill it up. But here's the thing: is one of the ingredients is this hot link sausage. And when I tasted the roux, honey, you cannot so when I tasted the roux was already like, you don't need no spices on this. Like the roux got all the like salt and pepper, and then the roux was like add some like chicken stock to it. And I'm like, as a person that's like conscious of like the salt intake, I taste everything, because I'm trying to watch the salt. So the roux was already kind of seasoned. So then, it was like the roux still nice and thick. So it said add some hot links. My auntie said add some hot links to it. So I did get the hot links, but being that the roux is kind of seasoned, that's what made me add some more water to it. And I put the hot links in some water so I could wash off some of this salt. Because this like sausage, and they really make the gumbo good, but you just cannot have a whole pot full of salt. You know what I'm saying? That's unenjoyable. So add more water to the roux. That was right. Okay, that made it real good. Like that just took away a lot of like seasoning. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not took away a lot of the seasoning, but again, I'm trying to make sure that I have it balanced, not like a whole pot of like salty hot links, then salty roux, then I'm putting it in. I asked her though, look, I asked my auntie, I was like, what do I said, what do I put for like seasoning or whatever? But child, we never even got to that. And guess what? I never even needed it. It don't need no seasoning. Oh my God. Now, of course, y'all know I can put that spoon right back in the pot because that is the benefit of living by yourself and only eating your own food. And anybody that come over here is my friend anyway, and they gonna just have to just deal with it. Then she said celery, bell peppers. So I just finished cutting up some celery and a white onion. I don't even know if I'm gonna put this other sausage up in here because it's supposed to be hot links and it's supposed to be like smoked sausage. But I think I'm gonna have to modify this recipe because, honey, I need to I need to make it to Christmas. I am sauteing these in butter. I got my white onion. That was one of the recipes, white onion. First of all, happy Thanksgiving, y'all. What y'all put it in the comments? What y'all having for Thanksgiving? That's where we gonna get the. Well, that's where I'm gonna get the meals going at. What y'all have for Thanksgiving? Put it in the comments. What you cooking, Sarah? What you cooking, Wayne? Where you eating at? You going over to Kiki with your parents or what? If y'all saw my beginning video, first of all, let me show you this video. This 10-second video that I did too. One time. Let me show you this.
Hey, right? DC, this is Dale Harrison, comedian extraordinaire. Catch me on Washington Full Circle on DCN.
Listen here. I was talking to my homeboy, okay, and I was telling him, I'm still out here just making it work. And he was like, I see you on TV every day. And I was like, you do? You see me on TV every day? He was like, yeah. On DC and on Washington DC, and you know what, it just encouraged me so much. I mean, I was the type of person that like I self-encourage anyway, you know what I'm saying, because you have to, you definitely got to encourage yourself. But just hearing him be like, that joint plays every day on TV, child, let me tell you something, the Lord got your back out here, okay? Even when you don't think somebody watching, come to find out, everybody watching. You say I'm having dinner with my family. I'm in Dallas. I want that baked mac and cheese, baby. I want that baked mac and cheese too. Yolanda, I didn't even go home this year because first of all, I spent a month home in September taking care of my grandma. So I had already been down there. And what I'm so happy about, Yolanda, is not making an emotional financial decision again. Like, last year I didn't make it to my family's house for Thanksgiving because I was just like, okay, like I just want to catch up. I don't want to be flying and I owe anything. You know what I'm saying? Now this year, I'm so proud of myself because now this year I got one more thing to pay off. Child, one more thing to pay off. Thank you, Jesus. They paid my car off. My car wound up being a lemon. And, it was having trouble for the same issue. And I contacted the president of CarMax, and then people bought my car back in less than a week. When I tell you, first of all, so whenever I am ready to get another car note again, CarMax will be the one because I know I can trust them. If something doesn't go right, that they will handle it, and they will handle it with class and the highest service. So shout out to them. But the thing about it too is, so then they paid that loan off. I just got the notification the day that's paid off. Then I just paid, it's 2 of my credit cards off. And I'm just like so proud of myself this year where I'm not like, I'm still making the good financial decisions because, we got to live in like, not we got to, like, I'm just the expert or whatever, but the thing about it too is I just said to myself, I don't want to keep on making any kind of emotional financial decision. Like, oh, I miss my family. Then I'm about to spend another $300 something, ticket or whatever to go down there, knowing I'm trying to go into the new year. I'm trying to actually have all balances clear by December 15th, like on zero. And I just need to like stay right here, stay the course, and it will be clear. So I'm happy about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm super happy about that. I really want to see my mom, because I mainly saw everybody all year, but I really want to see my mom. That's who I keep missing. But New York, I'm going to New York in December because I have a show, shout out to GK. Hey, Raywan Howard. Hey, what's going on? I have a show in New York on December 22nd at Skino's with GK, and then I'll get to see my mom. Then, and of course, I'm gonna be all around New York because I'm practicing for I'm about to record another special. So, I've been out. Oh, shucks. Speaking of special, I got a show in a couple of hours. I'm glad I said that so I can remind myself. Anyway, Dallas. So far Yolanda is in Dallas. Sarah, where you at? Happy holidays, Ray One. Where you calling in from? Where you checking in from? Okay, so here's what I'm doing so far with the gumbo. Yay. Oh, shucks. I was afraid that was gonna happen because this mic. Let me show y'all. So you see, you see that sausage in that water though, because we would get some of that salt out of there, honey. But you see, I got my celery, I got my green pepper, got my white onion. I just got that in some butter. One thing I'm learning already, nothing needs seasoning in the gumbo. All of these rules and sausage, and my auntie did say that the sausage will season everything. So thank God I listened to her. Let me pour this water out from this sausage because I'm about to add this to the roux. I am so pumped. And I need to be boiling these potatoes because I'm gonna have some potato salad too. Gumbo. Let me put them in some more water before I put them in the roux. Gumbo and potato salad. Honey, them two is friends. You hear me? They are friends. Whoever know what I'm talking about, whoever eat gumbo, know that a little bit of potato salad, like you could almost put the potato salad in the gumbo. Them two are friends. Okay, so that's what I'm doing right now. Is I am making certain that I soak take the salt basically out of these hot links because no ma'am, because when you put seasoned stuff in like water like overnight, it'd be even more like it seems like the seasoning gets even more in there. So that's why I want to take as much of it out as possible. And luckily this hand right here, this hand lets me know if I'm eating bad. This hand right here, because I fell and I sprained this hand real bad. And they said it wasn't broken, but it was swollen so bad. I noticed I eat a lot of sugar, hand swollen up. Eat a lot of salt, hand swollen up. You cut out the salt, cut out the sugar, eat some mushrooms, eat clean, eat apples, eat oranges, but mainly like them mushrooms, hands back down, hand completely normal. Hey Hulk, you said what are you cooking? I love learning new recipes. Child, I'm cooking my grandma's famous gumbo recipe, passed down to me through my auntie Gwen. So I got the bell peppers on. I cut up a bell pepper, cut up the celery, cut up the green onions. Oh, actually, I got the green onions right here, so I got to chop them up real fast. A white onion I had to cut up. That's what I cut up so far. I'm sauteing all of them real slow in some butter. And then I already sauteed these hot links because they go in the gumbo too. But, I was just removing some of the salt that's in there by putting them in some water. But, oh, my word, does it smell so good. Honey, what you cooking for Thanksgiving? Ooh. And then, of course, I'm going to do some potato salad. But, my main thing is the gumbo. I just want to get the gumbo going tonight. That way I could just get this gumbo. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to freeze some of it. Like I'm going to let it cool down. And I'm going to freeze some of it for a later date. Because, this is a big old pot. So, maybe if somebody wants some, then they could come over here and get some. What you cooking, Hope? I see y'all out there. Thank y'all. First of all, I cannot thank y'all enough for coming to the channel. It's letting me know on my YouTube that people been watching, like they've been tuned in. My watch hours is like way up. So I cannot thank y'all enough for coming and kicking with me every time I'm on. So if you haven't subscribed already on my YouTube, make sure you please subscribe. Follow me on all the platforms, child. I'm everywhere. I'm out here. And I got a song called Never Give Up. You said sounds good. I'm going out of town to celebrate with family. What time you going to? What time you going to celebrate? Yes, indeed. Where y'all gonna celebrate at? Let me tell you something. Green onions change your life. Like they make your home, they make your house smell like a home. Like, they need to put that in a candle. You know what I'm saying? You said, I'm glad I was able to catch you. You've been busy. Sarah. I'm glad you was able to catch me too, honey. We all out here. We all out here trying to make it, Sarah. Sarah, what you gonna have for Thanksgiving? Yes, Lord. Oh yeah. I'm feeling like $1 million. Every time I watch that video, you say I'm headed to Springfield from Peoria. Okay, how long is that drive? How long is that drive? Let me get this dog hair off of this mic. Child, when you live with dogs, let me tell you something. When you have dogs, you got one thing for certain in your house, and that is a lint roller. Okay? I can't live without a lint roller. All right, so I got the green onions up in this camp. I'm just gonna stir them up. You say about an hour and a half. Oh, that's not too bad. See, you could actually go to your family house. Then you could take a little rest, and then you could actually drive back and sleep in your own bed. Woo! See, that's a good combination right there, Hope. When you can drive your own bed, when you can sleep in your own bed after a good Thanksgiving meal, and come home with the leftovers. Woo! My homegirl said, you said we're gonna have turkey and stuffing and apple pie, all the yummies with the chosen fam tomorrow. Yes, sir. I said to myself, I was gonna get a sweet potato pie, but let me just tell you, I refuse to put that in here. Sarah, you know what I'm talking about, honey. I mean, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but like I have to, well, you should know what I'm talking about as a woman, Sarah. This is the thing about me. I have a sweet tooth, okay? I cannot have no whole pie up in here. Like what? Like no, that a whole pie, I have to have it slice by slice. Like I have to have in fact, that's what I did. I walked by like the sweet section and I just walked real fast. I just got a little skip going in the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Because, and I went straight for the yogurt because what I can do is I can make my own dessert and make it like a almost like an ice cream. So what I do is I take the yogurt, right? I wish I had some nuts. You say it's dangerous. That's right. Exactly. You said we're gonna have wait. Sarah said we're gonna have turkey and stuff and apple pie and all the yummies with the chosen fam tomorrow. That's it. And look, Hulk said that's it. Look, I skated past that. I went to the yogurt section because I got some blueberries up in here. So this is what you do. This is a great recipe for a dessert. Okay, and it is good. I got blueberries. I got Greek yogurt, which is like the plain yogurt, no flavors to it. And I got some honey. Child, let me tell you something. If I had some walnuts, that would just top it off to the next level, or some like granola, but granola didn't like, I basically might as well have like sweet potato pie if I got that. Anyway, take the blueberries, you put them inside the yogurt, you mash it up, you squeeze that honey underneath. If you got some walnuts, add those walnuts, like crunch those walnuts up real fine, or like maybe almonds, but like walnut is like real good. And let me just tell you, it's making your own parfait, and it is the healthiest. Like, so anyway, so I do that. You say you're not cooking this year. Lucky for you. I didn't even cook for myself last year. This year, I'm like, no, I'm cooking for myself. No, and I'm cooking in specifically gumbo because that's really where I be wanting to go home at. But don't be, to this year, I'm not going home. And I am just so happy, y'all, that I'm going to be right here in town with paid bills. Thank you, Father. That's how I want to celebrate my thank you holiday. Woo! Thank you, Father. All right, let me see if it's okay. So this is what I'm doing. You see I had these soaking this whole time? I'm getting to pour this water out, and I think they're ready to get in there. Because I'm just trying to... I think I'm going to soak them one more time. And I made it. Because this is what I know about food is the longer it sits, the more that seasoning come out. So with this being, slightly seasoned and this being seasoned, I just know that making certain that this is the slightest bit of seasoning, because one thing about processed meat, child, that's why they suggest when you're a pregnant woman, they suggest you don't eat it at all. Like not luncheon meat, not hot dogs, not nothing, because the salt content is so heavy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to I'm going to just keep adding them to water. And I'm going to turn this fire up with my vegetables. Look at my vegetables, though. Stop playing. My vegetables looking good as I don't know what out here. Oh, hold on. Hold on, y'all. My microphone falling all over the place. Woo! Who can smell that real fast? Who can smell that? That is delicious. And you know what I might do now that I'm talking about healthy eating, I think I'm gonna get my teapot going and get me some hibiscus going. And get me some tea, because I think coffee has officially warmed me out. I think for 2023, that's gonna be my thing. I give up coffee, because when you doing coffee, the only way to have the healthiest coffee is to have black coffee. I be having basically a little bit of coffee in my cream. I be having so much cream up in there, and then that cream I feel gives way to a sugar crash. So I think I just wore myself out with it, and I'm like, no, I just need to I think I'm done. I think I'm tired, because if I can't learn to have it black, then it's just too much. It's too much cream, and I'm about to get me some hibiscus going, honey. Ooh, and it still smells so good, because look, I made hibiscus last time. But of course, that was a long time ago. Now I need to wash this pot out. But I put some turmeric up in there. I put some hibiscus in there. The Hispanic community, like the Mexicans, they call it Jamaica. If you see it in the store, it's this right here. This right here. This doctor in New York, this Puerto Rican doctor in New York. She said, you trying to get your blood pressure down, you need to be drinking this like water, So anyway, so I remember that. I keep some Jamaica over here, one cup, and it works too, because when I go to the doctor, I make sure I drink a cup, and they be like, you are so healthy, And it's because I am, because I don't let them tell me nothing else. I don't believe nothing else, and I don't let them be. Let me tell you something. I don't be told nothing else. You gotta tell these doctors what's up sometimes. I went to this doctor. The doctor tells me that I'm showing signs of, I'm basically showing signs of age, And she suggests that, I start taking estrogen, because it'll help my bones from back, it'll help my bones and protect me in old age from osteoporosis. Okay, that's cool. I said, well, what are the risks? Are there any risks? Because you got to ask about that. She says, oh, there's very low chance of you getting breast cancer, but that's usually for women that start taking it. Oh, I say, excuse me. Yeah, it's like like not even 1% of the women. I was like, oh, okay, no. Well, we not even 1%. If it's any percent, we just gonna scratch it. I don't care if it's 0.001. If it's any chance, I don't want to be the dot 0.001 getting it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so she was like, "Oh no, that only happens if you take it." I was like, "If there's if you have to mention it, that means it's a chance." So I said, "Well, what is the substitute? What is the May, you always got to do your research." I said, "Well, what is the substitute then? What can is there something natural I can take that will just help my bones?" "Oh yeah, we can go ahead and prescribe you vitamin D with calcium." "You mean you could prescribe me vitamin D with calcium? I could just pick it up, something over the counter that would just help me from back in the day, and you was about to prescribe me something to possibly give me cancer?" Child, that's what I'm talking about. That's my trust just be down. It's down because people are like, they're being convinced by other organizations that these medicines are safe. So, and I believe they get a kickback. So you aren't even thinking about, wow, this could possibly, what if she's the one? Like, you could even feel safe suggesting that. You know what I'm saying? So then she was like, "Oh no, it's not going to happen to you. But statistics say it's going to happen to somebody." Child, that's why I'm like, no, honey, I'll just think for you. Another thing that I cannot stand, okay, with doctors, especially with doctors, doctors know, okay, that dogs can be a different weight. Like, you bring a bull mastiff in, you don't expect him to be the size of a poodle, okay? Doctors know that dogs are genetically a different weight. But when we come into the doctor, if you look at my mom, or you look at my dad, you look at my auntie, you look at my whole family, genetically, we are the bull mastiffs of the doctor's office. And you're still suggesting that we be the same thing as all your patients. Like, no, honey, some people are going to have different levels. They're going to have different things. Like, that's what I don't understand. That's where my trust just deteriorates for doctors that don't acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a homegirl right now. This girl is like 300 something pounds. Don't got no high blood pressure. Don't got no nothing. Nothing. Like, if she's healthy if she doesn't have high blood pressure, she doesn't have sugar diabetes, she doesn't have anything. So, and her mama is big. This is what it is. Like, and her mama doesn't have high blood pressure. They don't have no high sugar. They don't have none of those diseases in the family. You would think, like, this is this girl's genetics. If I know that, you as the doctor, you know what I'm saying? But again, I cannot be upset with her for I cannot be upset with her because I have to think for her. I am my own patient, essentially. You said I had terrible cramps and my doctor said take birth control. Turns out I only needed magnesium. I found that out on my own. Girl, and magnesium, that's all you need. Girl, first of all, I got to call my homegirl tonight. My homegirl, Denise Chisholm. If y'all are on my Facebook page, look her up. She sells magnesium butter, body butter that gets into your skin as a magnesium. She was like, it gives you so much energy. And then also too, when I was friends with someone who was going through substance abuse, they suggested magnesium to take away this addiction. Girl, I'm talking about I keep saying I'm gonna write a book when I get older, because girl, writing a book is like number 15,480 after I blow up. Okay, that's on my to-do list. But the thing about it too is I keep saying I'm gonna write me a book that's saying the cure for everything for $1 or less, because everything can be cured. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything is going wrong, I can cure it right here with my medicine cabinet. And I'm talking about, I don't care if it says I need something else and I don't have it up in here. Whatever I do have is more than likely to cure. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I got my roux on. Let me taste this roux. Ooh, this roux is nice and thick. Look at this roux, y'all. Look at this roux. First of all, shout out to my mentor. Yes, I do know about Dr. Sabi. That's that gumbo roux. This the color it need to be too, y'all. And it just comes in this like this. I literally got it out of like a pack, you know. Yes, I do know about Dr. Sabi. I actually ordered his program back in the day. You know, I ordered his program back in the day and was eating, you know, how he is. But yeah, let me tell you something. To do one of them Dr. Sabi programs, you need to be rich. You need to be off all day. And that is the bottom line, because to cook like that, whoo, girl. To actually cook like that, honey. Well, actually, the thing is, you really need to go raw, because that's how you could do something like Dr. Sabi's, you know, his diet plan, because, you know, it's just so it's healing, and even if you incorporate it a little bit, you will cure most of the things that most of your ailments. But you know, most of our ailments are here before they're here. You know, so. Oh my word. Now that roux, let me tell y'all something. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, so now I got my roux. Got my roux going. Now I'm gonna put my vegetables in there. Can y'all see me? Let's see if I can show it to y'all. You say you ever had sorrel drink? That's hibiscus, girl. That is the hibiscus. That's what I just showed them. I love sorrel. Now, the thing about sorrel is they got to put, you know, a lot of people put like a lot of brown sugar up in there. But girl, I love it. Please give me all the sorrel. You making me want to go out right now and find some sorrel. But I got some hibiscus over here. And I'm about to hook it up because girl, you could do brown sugar or you could do 15 jars of honey. But either way, girl, that is so good. Sorrel is so good. It is so good. I'm just putting my vegetables up in this camp, sauteing my vegetables. All this time, the vegetables been sauteed. I did not put any seasoning on them because this roux does not need no seasoning. Okay. And I'm about to take, I have a pound and a quarter of shrimp. But what I'm gonna do is, now that I have this roux like this big old thing of roux, I'm not gonna do all of the shrimp. I'm gonna save half of the shrimp. You say, yeah, it's not healthy once they add all the sugar. I know, girl. It is just so good, though. It is just such a good drink. I just love sorrel. But hibiscus, though, you can do some citrus and you could do some honey. What I used to do is, but I mean, either way, to get it sweet, you need a lot of whatever you need. So I can take some oranges up in there. I can put some honey up in there, and it'll be like so delicious. Okay, I think I'm gonna pour this water out for the last time. I'm about to make some hibiscus right now. Pouring this water out these sausage because you know, I did not want these sausage to be real salty. See, I did right. Let me tell y'all something. No matter what recipe you get, it can always be modified. Like, we don't have to stick to the absolute recipe. We got to mesh between the healthy and, you know what I mean, the good taste. So that's why I was soaking them in. Oh my God, this looks great. This looks super great. Don't need these other pack. I brought some smoked sausage, but see, this is what I'm talking about the adjustment. I got the hot links. Hot links are very similar to the smoked sausage. Can't do both. They cannot come in because other than that, like you know, the salt intake is just too much. And I gotta make that decision for myself, and I gotta know it. Like, and because I'm only making it for me, you know what I'm saying? If I'm only making it for me, then shoot. What I'm gonna put myself through that for? Okay, now here's the shrimp. About to get the shrimp up in this camp. My auntie said what they do sometimes is they take the shrimp and they make it like, they devein the shrimp and they put the shrimp in it, and then they take the skins of the shrimp and they do a juice. Maybe I'll do that so it could be like more seafoody, So I don't know, y'all. That's just too much. Like, just I'm having to like already I gotta peel the shrimp. That's already something right there. So but I do have a pot that's already here, so maybe I will do that. Maybe I will. She said they take the skins and then they saute it to make it, and then they pour it out to make it more like, more of a seafood taste. I don't know, y'all. Let me just say, these shrimp and these crabs about to hook it up. I just can't stay all night over the stove. I gotta put these joints in here. Ooh, look how good that look though. Look at it. Look at them Louisiana colors. The baby. The Gumbo is in my blood, yeah. Will some casting director please cast this accent? Because I just want to do, I say I want to just blow up. And I just want to do my, I just want to get me a role on like a CBS, just doing my New Orleans accent. Honey, that is the goal. Like just acting how I act. I say, I just want to get paid to just be myself. You say, I want food now. Girl, Sarah, did you see that video? I wish I had downloaded it. You know what? Now you give me a good idea. Just when you saying that to put some videos of the week. Although I don't know, that'll be tough because then I'm gonna have to take my shrimpy hands and put it on my laptop. I'm glad I was able to talk through that idea. That's not gonna work. But look, did you see that video that was going around on the web? It's on my story. I put it on my story that the girl was like, you know how your mama be like, I am not cooking this week. Thanksgiving is in 5 days. No, no, please go in here. Then 4 days. She's like, excuse me? What? I am not stopping at no McDonald's. Thanksgiving is in 4 days. You all right? You all right? I am not doing it. Then in 3 days, she is like, you hungry. When Thanksgiving is just 3 days away, you hungry? Sure, I don't care. You better make do. You better get you some oodles and noodles. You better do something. You say you just ordered a new laptop 5 minutes ago. I'm only crapping my pants a little. Why are you crapping your pants? You excited? Because girl, what was it? What did you order, a Mac? You say you're going to have to find the video, girl. You got to find the video because at the end of the video, you got to look on my story. Basically, at the end of the video, girl, she is a skeleton. And the mama is talking about Thanksgiving is tomorrow. So if you can't wait till tomorrow, I don't know what to tell you. See, I got a few shrimp up in here. That's what I'm going to do. And then guess what? I am not about to waste these like put all these shrimp in one gumbo. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have me some shrimp po' boys, honey. Yes, I am. I'm about to close these shrimp right back up. And I ain't doing no skin, no nothing, no sauteing. About to close these shrimp right back up. You said no gaming one so I can stream. Oh, no gaming one so I can stream. Oh, okay. What kind is that? What kind is the gaming one? Because I just got me a oh, look at this bag he came in. I could double bag it. Oh, I'm gonna leave it in this bag. And then I'm gonna put these shrimp in this bag right here. So it won't be stinking up the trash. That's the purpose for that. A HP Omen. Girl, let me tell you something. HP is the MacBook of the PC world. You know, I love HP. I have an HP. My auntie gave me an HP computer, and she has an HP. She had an HP laptop, child. You could drop an HP on their head, and that laptop is sturdy. I used to fix computers, and I would just really recommend a HP just because of, it is like the MacBook. Oh, y'all see the gumbo? Look at that. Now this whole time, I am gonna put this like little juice up in here though. This whole time, oh no, I'm about to make some hibiscus. You say I got that extra accidental warranty too. That's right, just in case that laptop is a lemon, Sarah. Just in case it's a lemon, you can return it and get it bought back from the dealer. Let me tell y'all something. When I was at the dealer, they was so nice to me. They was like, so you going to get a new car? I was like, no, I am not. And they was like, oh, well, how you going to get around? I said, well, I live off the train. I was like, and everything I'm doing is right around here. And it's the holidays, so I would not be getting, no, I'm going to get a car when my refund come in, honey. Because I filed my taxes, by October 15th. Thank you, Jesus, that it was due on then. And I'm going to just let my refund just come right on in. And I'm going to get me a cash card because the Holy Spirit keep telling me not a low note, no note. When you're an artist, I'm telling you, I got a friend that I really admire. The way that she cannot worry about things, that is a real gift. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love how she could just set it in her heart and she could just be asleep and not even think about nothing. Me, I am a person that I have a tendency to have a high anxiety. So I have to do everything that keeps that anxiety from, that's why I'm a busybody. That's the way the Lord made me, is like, I'm always, busting a move because, I want my business to move forward. So this is the way I process things, is to just like have my to-do list, check it off, do these things, Now recently I have been taking things off my list. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been like, okay, this ain't making me no money. Like, Facebook, Facebook pay, IG pay for the reels. It don't pay me that much. I mean, I do them, but it doesn't pay that much. So I can't spend a lot of time on something that doesn't pay that much. I have to focus on the things that actually bring in a lot of the income. Now, if I give a little time to it and it pays me a little, that's a good even balance. You know what I'm saying? But not having a car note is a big old source of relief, because even though the Lord was paying the car note on time, it came every month, but just not having to worry about it at all. Like, that lets me, is like, gives me so much freedom as an artist. You know what I'm saying? So, you say I got a new to me one in March. Prius, I'm styling. Girl, let me tell you something. I'm about to get one right behind you. Got it before the frame on the old one broke. Money is always so stressful. It is, Sarah. And that's really, that's where I try to keep it from stressing me, because when you're an entrepreneur, and just living in, just living period, child, you want to, the name of the game is expenses low. I just took this like home buying class. California has a program where you could do no money down, no closing costs, and no FICO score. But of course, they're definitely going to check on your payment history. But when they did check my credit, now my credit is good. But he was like, "Ooh, that car, see if you can refinance that car." So I was already thinking about like, I do need to refinance the car to get the note lower. But then as soon as this thing happened again, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this thing happening and I got to pay. Let me call them. And then it worked out where I don't have it anymore. So now I'm like, okay, saved by the lemon. And now that I don't have a car note, now I'm not going to try to seek out and get one, even if it's $95 a month. I just want to get a cash card where I could get up, I could pay insurance on it. I don't have to worry about it coming in every month, and I could just fly. And I don't need to be fancy going anywhere. I just need to make it from point A to point B. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, not hopefully, but like, I'm confident I'll get a nice car under budget with a sunroof. That's my main thing, is like, with a sunroof. So I got my hot tea on for my hibiscus. I'm gonna put my crab legs on. I'm gonna put this little bit of juice that I got, sauteed. It wasn't juice, it was like butter, but something telling me to like put it in there. And then I'm gonna do my crab legs, honey. I'm gonna break open these crabs. You say I haven't really advertised this since we have stuff to do, but homeowner, which is just like, I'm sorry, I what? You say, yeah, I haven't really advertised it, especially since I have stuff to do. But homeowner, which is just like, I'm sorry, I what? Wait, I can't understand. I can't understand what you were saying. So see, this would be in the gumbo. Oh, you a homeowner now. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, and that's where I'm trying to get to. That's why the Lord is telling me, listen here. When I saw about a program where you can have no money down, no closing costs, no FICO score check, I was like, I kept giving myself the messages like, oh, well, I'm not ready to find it. But then I'm like, but you're not gonna have to put no money, down. So why am I not thinking about doing the program when they the homeowner? And look, that's what they said when you took the class. They was like, they say you buying a home. When you living, you buying a home. Now you might just be buying it for somebody else, but you definitely buying a home. And I was just, the more and more I kept thinking about the program before I even took the class, I'm like, well, why do they get to be the owner? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm paying 2 owners. I need to be the owner. Shoot, I need to be the owner. So I'm like, no, I'm going to just pay off these things and I'm going to let the Lord work it out anyway, because everything is a miracle. Child, when you self-employed, rent every month be a miracle. So I'm like, if a miracle is being created every month on the rent, miracles every day, I'm gonna let you say it's my childhood home, so a lot of work needs to be done, but we have a roof over our head. See, that is super great. When I tell you, that's like super great. Yeah, that is like, your people's hooked you up with something that was valuable. Because now listen, Sarah, this is what you need to do. Okay, whatever town you live in, this is what I learned on a homeowners class. Whatever town you live in, they have money to fix up your home. You go to the city, and the city more than likely has a like a paint grant. Like if you need to paint, they have a paint grant. You look at the city. Some cities are paying you money to remain in your home because they're constantly trying to keep the value of the property up and keep the city thriving. So that's what they told us in the home buying class is when you need to make repairs and everything to your home, more than likely the local government, the city government has a grant and they will pay for it. Or if you need to get like over here in California, I think they'll give you 20, and if you need more than that, then they'll loan you 50 at like 1% interest. So check with your city government, your local government, because more than likely they have a program. And that's why they made you take the class, because it wasn't about just getting into a home. It was about being able to keep your home once you get in there. Because he was like, a lot of people get into the homes, but then repairs come up and they don't know the resources to use to stay in the home and get the repairs done, So look into that right away if you need to fix up the home, especially if you just got it in your name, or they didn't even say nothing about just getting in your name. They say it's out there for homeowners, and the local government saves money to help the homeowners keep the neighborhood and keep the city up by paying for rents and help with roofs. And girl, I'm talking about it's out here. Sarah, it's out here. It's out here. Now, if y'all don't know, you said, damn it, Dale, thanks for always being so kind. Of course. Sarah, I'm trying to work on even being kinder. You know what I've been working on, Sarah, is not just my kindness, but like for blessings purposes, forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? Like forgiveness. All year, it's been like a test to like forgive quick, you know, not just like forgive, but like forgive quick. Because, you know, we have to forgive in order to move the like to, because basically forgiveness is over here like this with the blessings, and then as soon as you forgive, then do like this and you can see the blessings again, you know. Oh my word, y'all. mm. Well, mm. And it is not salty. Oh yeah, it is not salty. That is what I really love. You say happy Thanksgiving Day. I'm drinking alcoholic beverages with my turkey and stuffing. Which one you drink? You know what? I have a show tonight. I might get a drink tonight because it is a holiday. It is Thanksgiving. And 'tis the season to be jolly. And guess what? I'm gonna show up early to this show, honey, because I don't know about y'all, but I need to get in and I need to get right out. Like, I do not like waiting around all night. I don't even like, look what I said. I said, when I get older and I blow up and I'm going to be at Radio City Music Hall, they're going to be like, coming to Radio City Music Hall for 2 shows starting at 7 and 9 a.m. Dale Harrison and a late show at noon. Because, child, I need to get in and get out early. You said mustard tasted good. Oh, yes, it did. Yes, it did. Now, of course, you know anything about gumbo. I finished the gumbo. I'm going to just let it simmer. That was a bell pepper. Ooh! And now, of course, rice. You know, gumbo go over rice. So what I probably do is, I probably will let this cool down, put it in the refrigerator. I'm probably going to put the whole pot in the refrigerator. And, you know, take it out tomorrow. And then I'll probably make some, potato salad, or maybe not, because I got the rice already. Let me put some hibiscus in my tea. Put some hibiscus in my tea. And I'm going to make this rice. Oh, that hibiscus. Smell that. Look how red that is. Smell that hibiscus, y'all. Let me tell you something. It is not sweet whatsoever. That hibiscus, it is just as plain. But maybe what I will do is, maybe when it's time to drink it, I will put some cranberries at the bottom of it. Because I got some cranberry sauce. Either way, you should be drinking it. I should be drinking the hibiscus without anything, because, you know, that way it can keep us like all this nutritional value. But when it is sweetened, it is so good. It is just so good. I'm going to rinse this rice off. That's what I'm doing right now. And then I'm going to add some more water to it. And I'm going to put everything up in this can. You say that sounds good. That tea sounds good. I'm telling you, it is good. It just needs to be either sweetened with honey, a lot of honey, brown sugar. But this time I got some cranberry sauce. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do the cranberry sauce in it and just let it marinate, like once it boils. I'm going to put this water on, this rice on, and put the top back on the tea. Put the butter back in the refrigerator. Put the eggs in the refrigerator. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put all this stuff. I'm gonna have to take everything and put it at the top so I can put the whole gumbo. You say gotta go there, have a happy Thanksgiving. We'll come back to rewatch this video to get that gumbo recipe. Listen, you done watched it. That's it. The gumbo is done. I'm gonna just let it simmer while I fix the rice. And thank you so much, brother. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Listen here, y'all. If y'all have not y'all have not taken a minute to reflect on how good the Lord is. Let me invite you right now. First of all, you living. I just played this video of the Dell Show trailer. Like before I came on live, I played this video. And it was, it's the Dell Show is like me interviewing people. Two of the people on that video is not living anymore. And I'm talking about these is younger than me. One of them working out left and right, vibrant, happy. And just looking at that, every time I look at it, it just reminds me that, listen, thank the Lord to be alive. It don't matter what's due. It don't matter how you feel like you need to be. It doesn't matter at all. Just being alive. So, it's things like that that keep me grateful. And I'm just can't thank you guys enough. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, follow me on Facebook, follow me on IG. I'll be putting my funny videos, my music, my everything out there. Do that, y'all. And thank you for joining me tonight. And of course, I gotta leave you. I can't leave you without asking you to go download my song, watch my video, but download my song, Never Give Up, and make sure you actually do what it said and never give up. God bless you so much. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and thank you for tuning into the show. My hair looking calm in the back. It's looking calm in the back. Of course, I gotta stop and get some motivation. Let me get some motivation. Twix. Love a Twix motivation.
You crazy.
Here she comes. And you know the funny thing is, I can't see your eyelashes.
That's the funny thing too. I can't see my eyelash either.
That's
Time will surely be tough out here. You will suffer through much rejection, causing you to have fear. You might have heartbreak and struggle, and you might shed some tears. But that's how you know that your blessing is near. So don't you never give up. No, never, 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 never give up. Oh, I'll never give up. No, never, 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 never give up. This year